So we're almost to the farm, but I wanted to get on video that none of the wind turbines are turning. There's like zero wind right now, which is crazy for Illinois at harvest time. Good morning, everybody. It is day one of harvest. The girls and I arrived last night and unpacked. We went over and visited with Eli and my parents that are already here. And this morning I kind of packed my tools away, and it's exciting because, for lots of reasons, not just because we're taking corn out. There's Avery.
Hi.
The other exciting thing is there's a brand new farm family member named Queso the cat. And the girls have been trying to find Queso all morning and petting Queso and feeding Queso. It's also exciting because I'm excited that Eli will get to fly the drone and that he's here for harvest. There's a new door on the black truck so you can actually get in the driver's side. Let's see. Oh, and I got a brand new tool, Ryobi tool, to play with, which is a pressure washing wand, so we can spray off the windows of the combines. And there's Trinity.
Hi.
Are you excited for harvest?
Yes.
One of the things that I'm excited about happened this morning, which is that while I was eating breakfast, the girls just get to go outside on their own and ride bikes as long as they let everybody know where they are.
Yeah.
And play outside, which is something that they don't get to do in Nashville. So it's kind of cool that they can just run around and play and stay out of trouble. Right? What else are you going to do at harvest time? What are you looking forward to?
My birthday.
All right, her birthday in what is it, a week?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So
We're leaving the Sunday after that, right?
probably going to leave the
The
Sunday
day
after her
after.
birthday. And then what else for harvest? Anything?
Queso, but we're trying to make friends with him. He does not really like us
Yeah.
very much. It's a new cat.
So yesterday while we were on the way driving here, Chris and Dad, and I don't know if Eli was involved, but they went and cut corn over at Chris's field by the Bryant farm, over where Aaron used to live. And so they cut around the edges and took 2 wagon loads to the elevator, and it went like 18-something%, so it is definitely ready to take out. I'm gonna go back over there today and run the big harvester, at least that's the plan, and fill wagons, and Dad will take those to the elevator, and Chris is gonna get the little harvester ready to go, and he'll probably take out corn on the end rows down there behind the hedge, so that when they're ready to do the plot here up by the road, they can take the seed corn out.
Queso is cute.
Let's see what camera for the first time.
I got him on camera.
Hi, Queso.
I got Queso on camera.
Welcome to Maple Lawn. Queso's first harvest at Maple Lawn.
Queso's first week at Maple Lawn.
How old do you think Queso is?
Like 3? 5.
Whoa. Well, we'll see. Welcome to Harvest 2023.
Get the windows done, just go left over on all the wheels.
Nice thing about this washer is that the hose just fits right down there in the bucket. You take the wand off and stick the pressure washer right down in there. We ran about a half a bucket, washed the windows and tires, and only used 1 bar on the 4 amp hour battery that it comes with. So pretty good. The girls went over to the White House to visit with Grammy, and we're getting ready to cut corn. It looks like there's a chance of rain this evening, so we'll have to put things inside if it starts to rain. I came over to Chris's field over by Aaron's old house to get started cutting, but I gotta get in there and check the air filter first and oil and see what else. He said that this air filter for the cabin, he checked the engine air filter, but he forgot to clean out the cabin air filter, so we'll see how bad it is. Let's see, I gotta loosen those up, I think. And this one, I think, a little bit. Oh, it's got a hose on it. I didn't think that hose, that surely doesn't keep it on. Can't do it with one hand. There it goes, it's coming off. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty filthy. I'm over at Chris's field by Aaron's old house, and I gotta remember what all this stuff does. I think I'm good. I checked to make sure the parking brake is off, and we're gonna go cut some corn. I got a wagon full. It was in the hopper, and I was running along and thinking, man, I forget how fast we run this thing, and I thought I should talk to Chris, but I think it's like 4 miles an hour, so I'll just go 2 or 3. And I was cutting along, and the yield at first around the edges of this field was like 190 or 197 bushels per acre, but it started to creep up into the 200s, and I didn't really think about it. All of a sudden, I just about had the hopper full, and I started hearing a loud noise, which I figured was the clutch, and it was. So I stopped and got out and checked it a couple of times, and I thought it might be an elevator, but I thought I'm not running the auger to outload it, so what is it? And something was clearly wrong with the machine, the thresher in the back of the combine, and Dad and I looked at it a little bit and eventually gave up and called Chris, and sure enough, it was an elevator. The clean grain elevator that takes the grain from the bottom up and puts it in the hopper was overloaded because I was running like 3 miles an hour in pretty thick yielding corn. So I don't know what the yield was there at the end, but it must have been in the mid 200s already. So I was running too fast, and now we emptied some grain out of the bottom of it, and we're about to bump it and see if it works. You ready, Chris? Okay. Hold on. see. So we're gonna bump this button right here and see if we hear the clutch. Yay, it's running. That's all corn that was stuck in the elevator. There was a lot of it. We were able to put a 5-gallon bucket underneath the elevator and like unlatch the bottom of it and dump a little bit in that way without losing much on the ground. So I'm going to call that a whoops-a-daisies. A near miss. So let's turn it back off. Turn it back off. All right, let's go harvest. Storm coming. I'm taking a load. I was cutting corn, but now I'm taking a load up to the elevator so I can catch them before they close and before that storm hits. And Chris just took a tractor and wagon back to the field to get the combine, and Trinity's riding with him. So hopefully I can get home before this rain hits. One of the things about working in Illinois is that you can see the rain coming a long ways up. Well, this is a first. I've never been in a monsoon at the elevator before. They're dumping out the wagons back there. I bet they're getting rained on. Oh my goodness. This is crazy, bones. I've never driven wagon train in this kind of weather either. I'm not sure if it's even safe. We'll see.